I got something on my face here. Don't know what it is. Anyway, I saw David Wood and Apostate Prophet ripping up the Quran yesterday, and David Wood eating a part of Quran 929. I don't know if you're familiar with Quran 929, but it's basically war against Jews and Christians until they paid the extortion tax called jizya for not being full-on Muslim. Yeah, it totally contradicts to me your religion, to me mine, and no compulsion religion. And for one thing, it's the last surah chapter of the Quran, so it abrogates that the peaceful stuff. Under ISIS, the jizya tax, the extortion tax, was 85% of what a Christian earned, or he was killed, his wife raped, and his children sold off into slavery. And David Wood ate that part of the Quran. Did. And it was very cathartic for them to rip up the Quran, at least for the Apostate Prophet. Kind of remind me of the time I wrote this science fiction novel about a Muslim terrorist who gets out of Islam, and he has a stack of Qurans in the back of his SUV that he was going to ram into a casino, and then shoot up people with his machine gun if they try to stop him from setting off a bomb. But what happens is he gets out of Islam, and he has all these Qurans in the back of his SUV that he forgot. He was so carried away with trying to get things, he didn't realize he had all these Qurans in the back of his car. It's like, oh, his SUV, so it was, dang. So, but anyway, when we got out of Islam, he ends up shooting them with his machine gun. And it's like something out of Aliens, where Ripley discovers the eggs of the queen alien, and she starts blasting them and shooting them, and it's very cathartic for him, to the point where he's just crying tears of joy because he's free from it. It's like, but he's also kind of sad because he made such a fool of himself. So it's like a mixture of fear, a mixture of sadness and happiness. And so it's very cathartic for him. And I could see that with the Apostate Prophet when he tore up a book that basically calls for his death. Paper and ink that can easily be replaced is more important to a Muslim than the Apostate Prophet. That's what it comes down to. It's something that can be replaced means more to the Muslim than this guy, the Apostate Prophet. And so I could see why he enjoyed ripping up the Quran. I really could. And I don't think they should throw those things away. I think they should save them and use them for other projects too. Yeah. Like use them for toilet paper. Yeah. I mean, really. When people value paper and ink that can easily be replaced over your life, I say, hey, rip up that book that tells them, because that book is telling Muslims to kill him for being out of Islam. So I think he had the biggest right in the world to rip up such an evil, stupid book. And I say it's stupid because it teaches that the sky is an object without cracks and can fall on you if not held up by Allah. It teaches that meteors burning the Earth's atmosphere are little stars chased by Satan. It teaches that ants communicate through speech instead of odors. And has an ant saying, "Oh, ants, get thee to thy dwelling places so that ye are not crushed by Solomon's troops as they perceive not." In other words, since ants communicate through odors, that means some ant that to communicate like that would have to shoot out of its butt at least 22 different words to spell that out for the other ants, Stupid things like that. And such a book is more important than the life of the apostate prophet or any Muslim that leaves Islam. So I say more power to the apostate prophet for ripping it up. And I've shot the Quran. But you know why I shot the Quran? I didn't just shoot the Quran. I gave reasons as to why. I gave Quran 926. Quran 929 as reason for shooting that. I gave Quran 900 and 111 for shooting the Quran, which tells Muslims to kill and be killed the cause of Allah. In other words, I gave reasons. I gave Quran, the first part of Quran 424, that allows Muslims to rape someone's wife due to it saying, forbidden to your married women. You can't have sex with married women, except, that's a key word here, so you can rape someone's wife, except those whom your right hand possess. Muslims say, oh, that's marriage. No, it's not marriage. No. It says married women. That means she can have two husbands? I don't think so. And where's the consent of her husband to make it just adultery? There isn't. And read how the first part of Quran 424 was handed down in Sunan Abu Dawud 22150, which says that the companions of the prophet, of the apostle, were of all as possible, were reluctant to have sex with the captured women in the presence of their husbands who were unbelievers. That means they felt uncomfortable about raping the women in front of their husbands or captured husbands, and thus basically the first part of Quran 424 was handed down. It says, and women already married are forbidden to you except those whom your right hand possess, your slave or captured. So I say good for the apostate prophet and David Wood for destroying the Qurans like that. And you disagree with him, put your comment in the comment section here, okay? Bye.